Trump touts record low black unemployment. Watch how Congressional Black Caucus responds, by That Conservative Girl, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. During the State of the Union address on Tuesday night, President Donald Trump touted the record low black unemployment numbers his administration has achieved in just its first year. Video footage shows how the Congressional Black Caucus, CBC, responded, and it is extremely telling. According to IJR, when President Donald Trump stepped into the chamber of the U.S. House of Representatives on January 30th, 2018 to deliver his first official State of the Union address, the crowd erupted in applause. He gave nods to several of the guests in attendance, from the first responders who had worked search and rescue in Houston, Texas, to the newly dubbed legend from Louisiana, House Minority Whip Steve Scalise, and then began his speech. Trump's remarks ran the gamut from the economy and the early results of the recently passed tax cuts to the defeat of ISIS. When he mentioned the record low unemployment rate among African Americans, most of the crowd stood and applauded. But strangely, not the Congressional Black Caucus, a group which you would think would be over the moon about this job report. No. President Donald Trump highlighted the African American employment rate during his State of the Union address on Tuesday night, but a cutaway shot of the Congressional Black Caucus showed their response was anything but enthusiastic. Unemployment claims have hit a 45-year low, Trump said during his speech. African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded, and Hispanic Americans' unemployment has also reached the lowest levels in history. The camera then pivoted to a shot of the Congressional Black Caucus fully seated, offering no response to the Republican president's statement, source AOL. Judging by the CBS's reaction, it would appear that they don't want to see the African American community to be put back to work. They don't. It certainly looks like they're not happy at all to see that that President Trump is helping blacks help themselves. But of course, that's really no surprise when you consider the fact that they have been trading welfare for votes for decades now. Watch the CBS's cringeworthy reaction to President Trump's announcement about black unemployment during the State of the Union address.
I'm very proud of African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded.
At least one of the guys clapped there. Look at their faces. Absolutely. The Democrats have been using unemployed blacks as a political tool for years, and this is why none of the members of the Congressional Black Caucus stood and applauded when President Donald Trump announced that more blacks than ever have jobs. Inside, every single member of the CBC was having their own personal "oh crap" moment. How will we secure the black vote if blacks no longer need welfare? They were likely asking themselves. Sure, that's a big question for them. As Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Dr. Ben Carson infamously noted, the best thing that you can possibly do for a person on public assistance is to get them off of it. Give them a way to provide for themselves and their family, if only they are willing to put in the work. However, this is a nightmare scenario for the Democratic politicians, whose very livelihood depends on keeping blacks oppressed. President Donald Trump has done what Dr. Carson suggested in record time. The black unemployment numbers are just 1 year of his presidency proves as much. Likewise, the reaction to his speech from the members of the Congressional Black Caucus on Tuesday proves that they really do not have the best interests of their own community at heart. At best, they're no more than a bunch of dishonest opportunists who have been getting rich off the suffering of their own people for far too long, and they expected it to continue. That's why the same thing with Hillary the witch. She could care less about people. she's a witch, and these people are showing that they have the same true colors. Only that guy with the blue shirt on, he was the only one that clapped. I gotta give him a couple of points for that at least. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.